part 2 on this Indy Trail. Let's get her done, Lon.
Let's get her done.
All right, we're back at this thing. The only thing I've done since the last episode, Farley's tail hit the camera. You probably saw that.
That's all good.
The only thing I've done since the last episode is get this gas tank clean, and it's clean. It took a while, and I shot a bunch of video clips, so I'll show you those next. So that stinky gas tank has sat for 2 days with purple power in it, with a little dilution of water. Dumped the purple power out into a 5-gallon bucket, and look at the ground. I didn't really spill anything. And it looks milky on top, but there's some nice clear purple power on the bottom. You can see when I get that. So somehow I will figure out how to skim that milky stuff off and dispose of it legally. And then, I'll put the purple power in jugs for future use. Looks like it'd probably do another gas tank or two. Right now I am rinsing out the gas tank to get out the remnants. And there was, essentially nothing left. You could see the foam's already dissipated. So that's good. Just get it clean out of there. And then I'm going to come back with the pressure washer and try to get it in there. I'll show you. It's another day, and I have another tool in the toolbox. This is a wand extension. It's part of a gutter cleaning kit that you can get on Amazon. Comes as a 3-piece. There's another one with a 90 and another one that goes around almost 180 back. This, I think, is 30 degrees. I think this is going to be the trick for reaching into the back of the gas tank. I think it's going to do it. There wasn't a lot left back there, but there was still some of that nasty hose basically glued to the floor of the gas tank at the back. This should get it out. Let's give it a try. Then we'll dry out the tank and take a look. Yeah, quick tip. This angled tip on the tip. This angled tip had rotated around, so I threw some duct tape on it to keep it from rotating. No leaks or anything, but I didn't clean nearly as much as I thought I had. When that was pointed down, it wasn't doing me a lot of good. All right, so with that done, the list isn't too long now. Carbs are cleaning on. The oil pump is bled. We got to put on the clutches. Lonnie's going to sink the carbs before we put the gas tank on. You know why? Because it's a lot easier without the gas tank on.
It's a whole lot easier without the gas tank.
Just get down there and get a really good sight line.
Yep, definitely.
But we don't have a lot to do. And then we're going to fire it up, check the track tension. It's going to be dark after that. We're not going to run it tonight, but I'll probably run it yet this weekend and get a little video of some test hits into the whole works.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, then.
So let's get after it, Lon.
We'll bring you along for the journey.
All right, the Sync Master is at work. Having that gas tank out, he'll be able to super sync these. He's got a super clear view. Right, Lonnie?
Super. Yeah, oh yeah, this is awesome.
Super.
Hell yeah. Super, man. Ha ha. See what I did there?
It looks like you're trying to fly, too. Brad's opening the treasure box. What do you think we'll find in there?
No acorns.
No, certainly there's no acorns or mouse nest in there. Little bastards haven't destroyed it yet.
No.
This one had all the clips?
All the clips.
That's unheard of.
And they're not all going back on either. Oh, there's one more.
Oh, they gotta. If you got them all, you gotta put them all on. There's still more.
No.
Right there. That's a clip. It's just dirty.
No clip there.
Yeah, it is.
Oh. Well, I guess it did have all of them.
Do I need to inspect it before you rip it open? All right, rip her open.
I'm afraid. It ain't that bad.
Yeah, the little bastards, Mickey and Fievel, have been in here. They suck. We got some cleaning to do on this. Let me see what's going on there. Well, I've seen worse.
The foam's still in one piece.
Yep, the foam is still there. Oh well.
Surprising.
We'll clean it out and put it back into service. All right, it's our patron pizza moment, as well as super thanks and anybody that sent us a PayPal donation. We appreciate all of you. So we always do a little pizza and beer here in the speed shop when we're having a work night.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
All right, doing a little fuel pump check here. It's just kind of that's our standard thing, right? So, yeah, this thing looks beautiful. So we're just going to put that right back together and call it good. I think we'll be singing a good song with that one.
All right, I've been working on the pickup line for the tank here. Let me show you what we got. We'll start at the bottom. So we got this brass fitting with the screen, which is a standard Polaris type deal. And I bought it on Amazon. They came in a 4-pack. Next, hard to see, there's this little compression ring. I'll go up to the other end. You can see it better here, this little brass ring. Oh, Lon, I needed that. Where'd that piece of plastic go? So those rings are a 708 0402 Polaris part. So that's what I wanted to show you guys. And you'll notice they look like a hose clamp, but with no tang sticking out, so you can fit them through that neck. And then it's just a normal piece of hose. And then you can see I put some marks on there to identify the angle of the dangle. I always stop it with the angle of the dangle down. So there we go. I'm going to shove that on the tank. All right, Lon's asking, how do we know how to plumb this pump up? And a lot of times it's on the top, but on this one it's on the bottom. You see these arrows? Okay. These arrows show in comes in here. There's no hose here. You can see there's a blank where there could be a fitting. But this is the inlet, and then these other two are the outlet. And then this one that's in the cap, you always know that's the impulse that goes to the crankcase. So does that make sense to you? Let me give you a little different angle here. So inlet, out, 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 and then impulse.
So then how does that mount up to the
Impulse
down?
Yeah, impulse down.
All right, so this way.
Yep, impulse down, and this one in my hand here is the inlet, so it all makes perfect sense.
That makes perfect sense then.
Yep.
Cool.
All right, Lonnie just had a well nut spinning. We're not sure if the brass insert was spinning or if it's gone or what, but
we'll find out.
These are just 1/4 well nuts, and I buy them on Amazon. You can search for them yourself, and you'll find them. 1/4 by 3/4, I think. Getting it, Lon?
There we go.
Yeah, well, the brass is there, but it's probably spinning. Yeah, have a new one.
Right on.
That's why we got new ones. And this one?
Yay.
This one? Bye.
I thought of that when I had it split apart. It's still got the nipples on there.
It's got what? It's got nipples on there.
Wow.
It's got nipples.
I didn't break them off. That's
amazing.
Fucking nipples, dude.
All right. Here comes the gargantuan 2-up, ridiculously huge tank.
Where's it?
Oh, Brad's got it. I'm not even helping.
my hand's in the way though. This was tough.
This was the tight part, yeah. We had to jam it until it was past the tank, and then it went pretty good. Ready?
No. Okay, now. There you go.
There we go.
Boom.
All right, we can still drag the wire up there.
Okay.
All right. Pulled off the old fuel filter. Now I know for a fact this had 12 miles on it. Gross. All right, Lonnie's been doing things and Brad's been doing things. Mostly Lonnie's been putting a lot of push pins in the hole because Lonnie likes to put things in holes.
Hey, now.
And I put on the clutches.
I do best.
And I greased the shaft for the secondary so it won't be stuck. And everything's going good. We're we're close. We're going to fire it up in a few minutes now. It'll be almost right away in the video, though, so hang on.
Well, it looks like it might be the moment of truth.
And we're taking the lazy...
We're taking the easy way.
Got a little jump start pack. Lead acid type. Cranker, Brad. Go for it. Fuel's on. We got a little fuel in the tank.
Nothing.
Why don't it crank?
Nothing, honey.
Missing a wire.
Something ain't right.
I mean, right somewhere.
There's a jump box on.
Oh, that's why it isn't cranking. All right. Crank it now.
Turn it off first. Turn it back on. Let's do the whole safety precaution.
Oh yeah, we
I had
got
to stop
few.
it just because.
We got.
Oh, and I broke the choke knob.
Well, that was.
I'm
nice.
saying that's not my fault. That was awful brittle. It'll start. Maybe it won't start.
Maybe it won't start.
Maybe we gotta fix the choke knob.
I think now we gotta fix a choke.
You want to get needle nose, Brad?
Vice grips. Needle
Yeah,
nose vice grips.
Yep, needle nose vice grips.
Actually, both.
Cause Nutter choked it.
Nuttered.
Nuttered it. Oh, he nuttered it.
Shit happens. So
So learn us something.
all right. So Lonnie and Brad started taking the cable off, and I'm like, "What are you doing that for? I got one of these.
All right then.
Plungers.
That's a choke repair kit. Yeah, we don't need to change the whole cable. All we need is this little piece and this thing, and there should be a roll pin in there. There's a roll pin.
Look at that.
But sometimes I don't use the roll pin.
Okay.
Sometimes I use a cotter pin
With a piece of wire.
with a piece of wire. Sometimes I use a roll pin with a piece of wire. So all you got to do is crack this thing apart. This one seems like it's maybe never been apart before. Come on. Come apart. So this end, you could see,
Yeah,
this end just comes right off. If I can do it without cutting myself.
You want a screwdriver instead?
Yeah, no trips to the ER.
There we go. So, you get that housing off.
Here, let's finish pulling these off, Lonnie.
Yeah, get those, would you?
Get that housing off, and then just pop this old piece out, and that's garbage now. Look at this. This has still got grease in it. I can't believe it. All right. Then the housing just goes back on.
There is an up and a down on it, isn't there?
I don't think so.
For that slot? Yeah, there is, because that slot's off-centered.
No, yeah. Okay. All right. And then you knock the balls out. Be careful knocking your balls out, boys.
Yep, no knocking around the balls.
So somehow we'll get it in there.
There you go.
And then,
Still.
Snapple-appa.
and there you go. And there's enough sticking out now that a guy can get that lever on. But you see, the hole isn't quite through. And to get that all the way out, you would have to take the other end off. This is where I do a little cotter pin action. So we'll come back with the cotter pin. All right, this one fits. I already checked. You have to line it up correctly. That is not correctly. There we go. So that works now, and we got choke. So I am going to trim it up a little and bend it over. We're not going to leave it that long.
I was just going to say, should we stick it through the hole first?
I was
before
just
we
going
put
to
that
say,
on?
shouldn't we put that through there first?
You know, we probably should. It is going to work better if we do.
Good idea, Lonnie.
I know. Hey, somebody's got to do the thinking around here.
Yeah, the cotter pin's near.
Did you put your Star Washer on there?
Yep. Cotter pin's going to make it not go through the hole so well. Now this is just going to be fumble fest.
You want that to go the other way, so you have to go up for choke, or do you want to go down for choke?
Don't matter. Choke's choke. As long as you're pulling out on the cable.
It was upside down for some reason.
That's because that's where the flat is on the hole.
Oh, okay.
Could put it the other way. Come on, get in there. All right.
I could probably grab your exhaust spring tool and pull it out and
There.
grab it with the vice grips.
Now it's going to have choke. And we'll just trim that up and bend it a little bit.
All right, then.
I like it the most because it grabs your gloves every time you go to
Yeah.
rips your finger open.
Rips a finger open in your glove.
Yep.
Yep, that's good for them.
Ventilation because
Yep.
your fingers are never cold on a snowmobile.
No, hell no. Especially when it's only 10 below.
Oh, that ain't nothing.
That ain't nothing.
Shorts and a t-shirt.
Dang it.
10 below. What are you guys, Canadians? Talking in degrees Celsius there?
Celsius.
There we go. We'll get a little cutter and we'll trim off the excess and it'll be great.
And there you go.
All right, I got to tell you this. We got premix in here, 40-1. The oil bottle's full. It's bled out to the pump. And so we got extra oil going to it. And the reason is spark plugs are cheaper than pistons. Who cares if you follow a plug? We don't want to wreck the crank. We don't want to wreck a piston. So a little smoky in here, but smells good.
Two-stroke.
Smells good.
Hell yeah.
All right, I'm going to check the track tension, but the next time you guys see this, we're going to be ripping it around the yard.
Not in a thunderstorm, we're not.
Not tonight. Maybe in a couple days.
Yeah.
All right, it's Sunday. It's finally time to take it for a test run. It's a windy, blustery day today. Holy crap. Good thing I have the microphone with the little fuzzy thing on it for the wind. Anyways, let's fire it up. Tommy's here. We're going to fire this thing up, and then I'm going to put on my helmet. We'll rip it. All right, so that test run went exactly as expected. I didn't do anything fancy with the clutching or anything. I could make her dangle. I could change out the spring and the weights in the primary, but that defeats the purpose of the sled. This is supposed to be a tame, two-up trail touring sled. That's a lot of T's. It's supposed to be just a tame sled that somebody's kids can jump on and ride. So a couple of things I noticed that I don't like about this, and thank God it isn't my sled. I don't like this two-up seat, and I don't like these little foot things for the passenger, because I usually ride with my feet underneath me, and that's where my feet go. It's a good thing I'm not a two-up rider. But other than that, sled seems good, runs good, idles nice and smooth. It's got, you know, the power it should have for the clutching it has. So this will be good for Brad or wherever it ends up. So with that said, I want to say huge thanks for watching this short series this time, only 2 videos on this thing. I want to say thanks to the patrons. For those that don't know, we do our membership off-site on a site and app called Patreon. There's a phone app and there's a website. And if you join the membership over there, you get to see all the videos early and ad-free for a small donation each month. Basically just like a YouTube membership, but Patreon has better terms for the creator, at least in my opinion. So huge thanks to the patrons. Their support keeps the beer fridge full, keeps pizza in the freezer, helps with shop supplies and parts and everything else. Really appreciate you guys. I also appreciate everybody that drops super thanks. Same deal. Keeps the beer fridge full, helps with shop supplies, helps buy some parts. Really appreciate it. Also, the super thanks has a different benefit from Patreon in that it really helps with the YouTube algorithm. When YouTube sees those super thanks, it helps spread the channel around to more people. So thanks there. And thanks to anybody that sent us PayPal donations for that charity sled we're working on. That's Skidoo Nordic. Tommy's here right now. You probably just seen him in this video. And we're going to start tearing down the part sled on that next. So we'll be back on that real quick. But we wanted to slip this one in quick, get it done, and get it out of the shop. So thanks for watching.